Hello, children. How are you? Did you write your homework? Assignment written? Studied that lesson? Everybody studied properly? Every day you study, write neatly the assignment, okay? Draw the picture neatly, write the assignment neatly, okay? Okay, now we have to study plant and animal hormones. Plant and animal hormones, part 2, okay? That is human endocrine glands. Human endocrine glands, okay? Human endocrine glands. Human endocrine glands. Endocrine glands in animals possesses a versatile communication system to the coordinate biological function. Versatile communication system to coordinate biological functions. Biological functions. Okay? Versatile, that means full, all communication. That coordinate biological functions. Coordinate biological functions. After that, endocrine glands that are is in the found in the different region of the body of animals. Endocrine glands are found in different region of the body of animals as well as human beings. As well as human beings. This one, exocrine glands and endocrine glands are two kinds of glands found in animals. Exocrine glands and endocrine glands found in animals. Exocrine gland, that is outer, okay? Exocrine glands, that means salivary gland, mammary gland, sweat gland, okay? Exocrine gland means that is salivary gland, mammary gland, sweat gland. You know that is salivary gland in the mouth, mammary gland, you know, sweat gland. Yes, everybody, these all that we know, these are the outer of the body. Yes, we can see that one. We can see. Exocrine glands have specific duct to carry their secretion. Specific duct to carry their secretion. What is exocrine gland? What is exocrine gland? Exocrine gland have specific duct to carry their secretion. Example, salivary gland, mammary gland and sweat gland. These are exocrine glands. Okay, endocrine glands more are there. Yes, these endocrine glands are found in different region of the body of all animals as well as human beings also. These glands are called ductless gland. Endocrine glands are called ductless gland. Ductless. Nala milla surapi. Ductless gland. Okay. Endocrine glands that are ductless gland. Ductless gland. Okay. Their secretion are called hormones. Ductless gland, that secretion are called hormones, which are produced in minute quantities. Hormones are produced in minute quantities, very less quantities. Okay, this ductless secretion, that is hormone. That hormone produced in minute quantities, very less quantities. Okay, the secretion diffuse into the blood stream and are carried to the distant parts of the body. The secretion diffuse into blood stream. The secretion, that means the hormone diffuse in the blood stream they mixed with the blood stream and are carried to distant part of the body. The hormone diffuse in the blood and carry to all part of the body, distant part of the body. They acts on specific organ. The hormone acts on specific organs which are referred as target organs. Not going to all organs, specific organs. They act on specific organs which are referred as target organs. Referred as target organs. Okay, children, what is endocrine glands? Endocrine glands is in animal possesses a versatile communication system to coordinate biological functions. Coordinate biological functions. These exocrine gland and endocrine glands are found in the animals and human beings. These endocrine glands, that is called ductless gland. Ductless gland. That gland secretion is called hormone. That hormone are produced in minute quantity, very less quantities. That secretion, that hormone diffuse into the blood. That hormone diffuse into the blood stream and carried the distant part of the body. That mixed with the hormone diffused into the blood stream and carry distant part of the body. They act on specific organs which are referred as target organs. Referred as target organs. Okay. Now we have to see endocrinology. Endocrinology. Endocrine. You know endocrine? We studied endocrine glands now. That endocrine glands. The branch of biology which deals with the study of endocrine glands and its physiology is known as endocrinology. Endocrinology. What is endocrinology? What is endocrinology? The branch of biology which deal with the study of endocrine glands and its physiology. What is endocrinology? Study of endocrine glands and its physiology. Study of endocrine glands and its physiology is known as endocrinology. 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 Okay. Thomas Edison is known as father of endocrinology. Who is the father of endocrinology? Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison is known as the father of endocrinology. Okay. Who is the father of endocrinology? Thomas Edison. English physiologist W.M. Bayliss and E.H. Starlin introduced the term hormone in 1990. Who introduced the term hormone? W.M. Bayliss and E.H. Starlin. E.H. Starlin. These two physiologists introduced the term hormone in 1909. They first discovered the hormone secretion. Hormone secreting. The first discovered hormone secreting. Hormone secreting. Okay. Have you understand endocrinology? What is endocrinology? The study of endocrine glands and its physiology is known as endocrinology. Okay. Who is the father of endocrinology? Thomas Edison is the father of endocrinology. Who introduced the term hormone? Physiologist W.M. Bayliss and E.H. Starlin. Okay. These two people introduced the term hormone. Okay. Next, we have to study Endocrine glands. Endocrine glands. Endocrine glands present in human and other vertebrates. Endocrine glands present in human and other vertebrates. Endocrine glands are found in different region of body of animals. Different region, not only one region, different region of the body of animals as well as human beings also. Okay. Exocrine glands, example, exocrine glands, salivary glands, mammary glands, sweat gland. Okay. Endocrine, what are the endocrines are there? Pituitary gland, thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, pancreas, adrenal gland, gonads, thymus gland. Okay. Total 7. Pituitary gland, thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, pancreas, otherwise islets of Langerhans, adrenal gland, otherwise adrenal cortex and adrenal medulla. Next one, gonads, testes and ovary, thymus gland. That like 7 endocrine glands are there. 7 endocrine glands are there. Okay. Endocrine glands, what are they? Pituitary, thyroid, parathyroid, pancreas, adrenal, gonad, thymus. Okay, children. Okay, now we have to study pituitary gland. Pituitary gland. Okay. Pituitary gland, that is pituitary glands, other name is hypophysis. Hypophysis is a pear-shaped compact mass of cells located at the base of the midbrain attached to the hypothalamus by the pituitary stalk. Okay. Pituitary gland, other name is hypophysis. Hypophysis gland. Pituitary gland, otherwise hypophysis gland. Pituitary gland is a pear-shaped compact mass of cell located at the base of the midbrain attached to the hypothalamus by pituitary stalk. Yes, everybody see the picture. Everybody see the picture. Yes. Hypothalamus. Hypothalamus is there. Pituitary gland is there. See the picture, everybody. Pituitary gland. Yes, one square like given, that inside that is a pituitary gland. Okay. The pituitary gland is in the hypothalamus. In the place of hypothalamus. In the place of hypothalamus. Next, you see the pituitary gland separated. That one you see properly. The part that is optic chiasma, hypothalamus, posterior pituitary lobe, anterior pituitary lobe. Pars intermedia, that means anterior pituitary lobe, posterior pituitary lobe. 2 lobes are there. 2 lobes are there. One is anterior pituitary lobe, another one is posterior pituitary lobes. In between the pars intermedia, that means dividing, that is anterior and posterior like this dividing, that is a pars intermedia. Okay. That is in the hypothalamus. These are in the hypothalamus. Hypothalamus. Okay. Everybody saw the picture? Understand this one? Where is hypothalamus? You saw? Where is pituitary gland? Where is pituitary gland? You see the pituitary gland properly? That pituitary gland have 2 lobes. One is anterior pituitary lobe, another one is posterior pituitary lobes. Anterior pituitary lobes and posterior pituitary lobes. The pituitary gland is anatomically composed 2 lobes. How many lobes? Two lobes. One is anterior lobe, that is another name is adenohypophysis. Adenohypophysis, that is anterior lobe. Next one, posterior lobe. Posterior lobe, that is neurohypophysis. Neurohypophysis. Neurohypophysis, that is a posterior lobe. Adenohypophysis, that is a anterior lobe. Okay, two lobes are there. One is anterior, that is adenohypophysis. Another one is posterior, that is neurohypophysis. Okay, yes, the intermediate lobe is non-extant in human. Intermediate lobe is non-extant in human. Non-extant. Human that have not. Okay, the pituitary gland forms the major endocrine glands is in most vertebrate. In most vertebrate, major endocrine glands. Okay, it regulate and control other endocrine glands and so is called master gland. The pituitary gland other name is master gland. Pituitary gland other name is master gland. Why master gland called like this? It regulate and control other endocrine glands and so is called as master gland. So that means the pituitary gland regulate and control other endocrine glands. Regulate and control all other endocrine glands. Okay, so it is called master gland. Okay, why it is called master gland? It regulates and controls other endocrine glands and so is called as the master gland. Okay, okay, everybody understand, children? Pituitary gland. What is the other name of pituitary gland? How many lobes are there? Adenohypophysis, neurohypophysis. Yes, yes, everybody understand? Two lobes are there. Other name of master, that other name of pituitary gland, that is master gland. Okay, yes, it is located in the midbrain attached to the hypothalamus. It is in the hypothalamus. Okay, now we have to see hormones secreted by the anterior lobe of pituitary. Anterior lobe, I already said two lobes are there, anterior lobe and posterior lobe. Now hormones secreted by anterior lobe of pituitary. Here anterior pituitary is composed of different types of cells and secrete hormones which stimulate the production of hormones by other endocrine glands. Other endocrine glands. The hormones secreted by anterior pituitary are. What are the hormones are secreted by the anterior pituitary? Growth hormone, thyroid stimulating hormone and adrenocorticotropic hormone, adrenocorticotropic hormone, gonadotropic hormone, prolactin. That like 5 hormones are secreted by anterior pituitary. Okay, 5 hormones are secreted by anterior pituitary. Okay, anterior lobe. Okay, anterior lobe secreted 5 hormones. One is growth hormone, second one is thyroid stimulating hormone, third one is adrenocorticotropic hormone, fourth one is gonadotropic hormone, fifth one is prolactin. Okay, these 5 hormones are secreted by anterior lobe of pituitary. Okay, now we have to see first one, growth hormone, GH. Growth hormone, GH. The growth hormone promotes the development and enlargement of all tissues of body. This is growth hormone. Enlargement of all tissues of the body. It stimulates the growth of muscles, cartilages and long bones. It controls the cell metabolism. It controls cell metabolism. Okay. It is a growth hormone. Growth hormone promote the development and enlargement of all tissue. Enlargement and development. Enlargement and development of all tissues of the body. Okay. Here growth of muscles, cartilages, long bones. It control the cell metabolism. It control cell metabolism. Growth hormone, the improper secretion of this hormone lead to the following conditions. What are the conditions? Dwarfism, gigantism, acromegaly. 3. That means the growth hormone secretion of this lead to the following condition. Improper secretion of growth hormone that get 3 type of disease. Like this disease, it is also one kind of disease. What dwarfism? What is dwarfism? It caused by decreased secretion of growth hormone in children. Thus characteristic features are stunned growth, delayed skeletal formation and mental disability. Okay. What are the characteristic features of this one? Stunned growth, delayed skeletal formation and mental disability. Okay. Dwarfism. What is dwarfism? It is caused by decreased secretion of growth hormone in children, only in children. Dwarfism, decreased secretion of growth hormone in children. That means the children, the growth will stunned growth, delayed skeletal formation, the bone will not grow properly, mental disability. That like 3 dwarfism making 3 kind of 3 characteristic features. Okay. It is very dangerous. So, dwarfism means it caused by decreased secretion of growth hormone. That it is only in children. Dwarfism only in children. Next, improper secretion, gigantism. What is gigantism? Over secretion of growth hormone. Over secretion of growth hormone lead to gigantism in children. It is also children only gigantism. Over secretion of growth hormone lead to gigantism in children. What is the characteristic of this one? It is characterized by overgrowth of all body tissues and organs. All body tissues and organ overgrowth. Over secretion of hormone make overgrowth of all body tissue and organ. Okay. Individuals attain abnormal increase in height. Abnormal increase in height. Abnormal increase in height. Okay. Individuals attain abnormal increase in height, very height. Body also very fatty body, like strong, like very big structure. Okay. That is gigantism. This also is in the children only. Okay. Why gigantism coming? Over secretion of growth hormone lead to gigantism in children. Okay. Next, improper secretion, what is that? Acromegaly. Excess secretion of growth hormone in adults. Gigantism means over secretion of growth hormone in children. Acromegaly, that is excess secretion of growth hormone in adult, may lead to abnormal enlargement of head, face, hand and feet. Acromegaly. Acromegaly. What is acromegaly? Excess secretion of growth hormone in adult may lead to abnormal enlargement of head. The head also very big, face also very big, hands also very long and strong, and feet also long and strong. Okay, that is in adult. Acromegaly. Okay, growth hormone, that is promote the development and enlargement of all tissues of body. Okay, next, improper secretion of this hormone lead to dwarfism, gigantism, acromegaly. Dwarfism means decreased secretion of growth hormone in children. Gigantism means over secretion of growth hormone lead to gigantism in children. Acromegaly means excess secretion of growth hormone in adult. Okay. Okay, next, only one we studied anterior lobe pituitary growth hormone. Second one is thyroid stimulating hormone. Thyroid stimulating hormone, TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone. TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone. TSH control the growth of thyroid gland, coordinate its activities and hormone secretion. TSH control the growth of thyroid gland. Control the growth of thyroid gland. Okay, the TSH controls the growth of thyroid gland, coordinates its activities and hormone secretion. These all controlled by TSH. Okay, TSH only controls the growth of thyroid gland, coordination of its activities and hormone secretion. Okay, thyroid stimulating hormone. What is the work of thyroid stimulating hormone? It controls the growth of thyroid gland, coordinate its activities and hormone secretion. Okay, next one, adrenocorticotropic hormone. Adrenocorticotropic hormone, that means that simple we can say like this: ACTH. A adreno, C cortico, T trophic, H hormone. Adrenocorticotropic hormone, ACTH. ACTH, the name is very hard, yes, very big word, adrenocorticotropic hormone. That ACTH stimulate adrenal cortex of the adrenal gland for production of its hormone. Production of its hormone. It also influences protein synthesis in the adrenal cortex. It also influences protein synthesis in the adrenal cortex. Protein synthesis in the adrenal cortex. Okay. ACTH stimulate adrenal cortex of adrenal gland. Adrenal cortex of adrenal gland. Adrenal cortex of adrenal gland for the production of its hormone. Production of its hormone. It also influences protein synthesis in adrenal cortex. Production of hormones and influence of photosynthesis. Production of hormone and influence of protein synthesis. This is important of the adrenocorticotropic hormone. Okay. Next, gonadotropic hormone. Gonadotropic hormone, GTH. Gonadotropic hormone. Gonadotropic hormones are follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone, which are essential for normal development of gonads. Gonad, normal development of gonad. Gonadotrophic hormone essential for normal development of gonads. Normal development of gonads. Okay. Gonadotrophic hormone are a follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone. Two hormone. One is follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone that are essential for normal development of gonads. Normal development of gonads. Normal development of gonads. Okay. Next one, gonadotrophic hormone, that is follicle stimulating hormone. Follicle stimulating hormone one. Another one is luteinizing hormone. Follicle stimulating hormone, that is FSH. GTH dividing 2. Gonadotropic hormone dividing 2. That is follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone. That means GTH divided into 2. FSH, follicle stimulating hormone. Another one is luteinizing hormone, that is LH. Follicle stimulating hormone stimulate the germinal epithelium of testes for formation of sperms. In female, it initiates the growth of ovarian follicles and its development in ovary. That means here male and female. Male reproductive system that have testes. The germinal epithelium of testes for formation of sperms. Formation of sperms. It is a work of this one. Testes for formation of sperms. In female, growth of ovarian follicles. Growth of ovarian follicles and development in ovary. Growth of ovarian follicles and development in ovary. Okay. That like follicle stimulating hormone in male, formation of sperms. In female, growth of ovarian follicles and development in ovary. Next, second gonadotropic hormone, that is luteinizing hormone. Luteinizing hormone, that is LH. In male, it promotes the Leydig cells of the testes to secrete male sex hormone, that is testosterone. Testosterone. Okay. Testes, the cells of the testes to secrete male sex hormone, testosterone. That is the Leydig cells of testes to secrete male sex hormone, testosterone. In female, it causes ovulation, rupture of mature Graafian follicles. Rupture of Graafian follicles. Responsible for development of corpus luteum and production of female sex hormones. Here development of corpus luteum, another production of female sex hormone, that is estrogen and progesterone. That means here luteinizing hormone, that first in male sex hormone secreted, that is testosterone. In female, development of corpus luteum and production of female sex hormone. The female sex hormone, that is estrogen and progesterone. Progesterone. Okay. So in male, testosterone. In female, estrogen and progesterone hormone will secrete. Okay. This production of female sex hormones. Okay. Everybody understand gonadotropic hormones? Gonadotropic hormones is in the gonads. That is divided into two: follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone. Follicle stimulating hormone, that is in male formation of sperms, in female growth of ovarian. Luteinizing hormone, that is male sex hormone, testosterone will secrete, and then in female sex hormones, estrogen and progesterone will produce. Okay, female sex hormone, estrogen and progesterone will produce. Okay, next one, prolactin. PRL also called lactogenic hormone. What is lactogen? Anybody heard about this word lactogen? Lactogen, anybody heard out? Yes, that is baby food. Yes, lactogen. Yes, lacto means milk. Lacto means what? Milk. This hormone initiates development of mammary gland during pregnancy and stimulate the production of milk after childbirth. Okay, prolactin, that is called lactogenic hormone. The hormone initiates development of mammary gland during pregnancy and stimulate production of milk after childbirth. Stimulate production of milk after childbirth. Okay, these are anterior lobe of pituitary. Anterior lobe of pituitary. One is growth hormone, second one is thyroid stimulating hormone, adenocorticotropic hormone, gonadotropic hormone, and prolactin. These are anterior lobe of pituitary. Everybody understood, children? Everybody understood? Yes, these names are very hard names. Okay, you read the lesson properly, study the spellings also. Okay, now we have to study hormones secreted by posterior lobe of pituitary. Posterior lobe of pituitary. Posterior lobe pituitary secreted, the hormone's name is vasopressin, oxytocin. First one is vasopressin, another one is oxytocin. Vasopressin, oxytocin. Okay, vasopressin or other name is antidiuretic hormone. Antidiuretic hormone. Antidiuretic hormone. The symbol is ADH, antidiuretic hormone, vasopressin. Another one is oxytocin. Oxytocin. What is vasopressin? Where is vasopressin? Now we will study about vasopressin. Vasopressin, in kidney tubules, it increases reabsorption of water. It reduces loss of water through urine, and hence the name antidiuretic hormone. In kidney tubules, it increases reabsorption of water. Reabsorption of water, and it reduces loss of water through urine. Reduce loss of water through urine, and hence the name antidiuretic hormone. Deficiency of antidiuretic hormone reduces reabsorption of water and causes increase in urine output. Reabsorption of water, always absorbing more water. Yes, that after that urine output also increase. Increase in urine output. That polyuria. Increase water output. That means urine going more. Okay, increase in urine output. That other name is polyuria. Urea, that is a waste. Yes, polyuria. This deficiency disorder is called diabetes insipidus. This is one kind of disease because deficiency of ADH reduce absorption, reabsorption of water and causes increased urine output. So, this deficiency disorder is called diabetes insipidus. Diabetes insipidus. Diabetes insipidus. Okay? Diabetes insipidus. That means increase urine output, reabsorption of water, reduce reabsorption of water. Okay? Next one, oxytocin. Oxytocin. Oxytocin, it helps in the contraction of the smooth muscles of uterus at the time of childbirth. Childbirth time, the uterus muscles contraction of uterus muscle. Uterus muscles contraction, smooth, okay? Contraction of smooth muscles of uterus at the time of childbirth. In the time of childbirth, the uterus muscles will contract, okay? And milk ejection from the mammary gland after childbirth. These two activities through this oxytocin hormone. The oxytocin hormone only help these two activities. Okay? Contraction of muscles of uterus at the time of childbirth and milk ejection from the mammary gland after childbirth. Milk ejection after childbirth. Okay, now next one we have to see thyroid gland. Thyroid gland. Okay, thyroid gland. Pituitary gland finish. Thyroid gland also we will see now. Okay, see the picture. Everybody see the picture. Thyroid gland. Thyroid gland. What is thyroid gland? Thyroid gland is composed of two distinct lobes lying one on either side of the trachea. Where is trachea, you know? In the throat places. Yes, the trachea is there. The trachea, the two sides of trachea, either sides of trachea, two distinct lobes are there. See the picture, everybody. Thyroid cartilage. Two lobes are there, yes? Anterior and posterior, like two lobes are there. Two lobes are connected by means of a narrow band tissue known as isthmus. In between that are connected by narrow band. That is called isthmus. Isthmus. Everybody see the picture isthmus? See the picture, everybody, isthmus. Left lobe, right lobe. That is two lobes are there. Yes, in thyroid gland. One is left lobe, another one is right lobe. In between the narrow band connected these two. That is called isthmus. Okay. That is thyroid gland is composed of two distinct lobes lying one on either side of the trachea. Okay. This gland is composed of glandular follicles and lined by cuboidal epithelium. The follicles are filled with colloid material called thyroglobulin. Okay, the follicles are filled with colloid material. These follicles are filled with colloid material. The colloid material called thyroglobin. Okay, the follicles are filled by colloid material called thyroglobin. An amino acid tyrosine and iodine are involved in formation of thyroid hormone. Tyrosine and iodine. An amino acid tyrosine and iodine are involved in the formation of thyroid hormone. In the thyroid hormone, one amino acid tyrosine is there and iodine also there involved. Okay, the hormones secreted by the thyroid gland are triiodothyronin, that is T3. Triiodothyronin, tetraiodothyronin, tetra, that is 4, tri, that is 3. So T3 here, T4. Tetraiodothyronin, tetraiodothyronin. Okay. Yes. Now the function of thyroid hormones. Function. What are the function of thyroid hormone? Production of energy by maintaining the basal metabolic rate of the body. Help the maintain normal body temperature. Thyroid hormone only maintain the normal body temperature. Influence activity of central nervous system. Influence activities of central nervous system. Control growth of the body and bone formation. The thyroid gland only control growth of body and bone formation. Next, thyroid hormones essential for normal physical, mental and personality development. Thyroid gland only giving the personality development. It is also known as personality hormone. Why it is known as personality hormone? This hormone giving the physical, mental and personality development. So it is called personality hormone. Okay. Growth, what is the other name of growth hormone? What is the other name of growth hormone, you know? Yes, what is the other name of growth hormone? GH, yes. That is, what is the other name of pituitary gland? Master gland. Okay, master gland. Here thyroid, that thyroid hormone other name is personality hormone. It regulates cell metabolism. It regulates cell metabolism. What are the thyroid dysfunction? Thyroid dysfunction. Now we have to see the thyroid dysfunction. Hypothyroidism, goiter, gretinism, myxoderma, hyperthyroidism. Hypothyroidism means decreased secretion of thyroid hormone. What is hypothyroidism? Decreased secretion of thyroid hormone. That means abnormalities condition or simple goiter, cretinism, myxoderma. Goiter, cretinism, myxoderma. That like 3 kind of disease will come, because here decreased secretion of thyroid hormone, decreased secretion. 3 kind of disease will come. One is goiter, that if you know that. Yes, it is caused due to the inadequate supply of iodine in our diet. Our diet have less amount of iodine, means this goiter will come. This is common, prevalent in Himalayan region due to low level of iodine content in the soil. Low level of iodine content in the soil, that area, that people also get low level of iodine. So this type of disease will come. Okay, it leads to enlargement of thyroid gland which protrude as marked swelling in neck and is called goiter. Yes, goiter. That is in the adult also. Okay, this is caused due to the inadequate supply of iodine. Inadequate supply of iodine. Okay, insufficient. That means inadequate supply of iodine that make a goiter. Okay, next cretinism. Cretinism is caused due to decreased secretion of thyroid hormone in children. Decreased secretion of thyroid hormone in children. It is in only children. It is also decreased secretion. Goiter also decreased secretion. Cretinism also decreased secretion in children. The condition are stunned growth stunned, mental defect, lack of skeletal development, that means the bone will not grow properly, and deformed bone not growing, they are called cretins. So that name is cretinism. Okay, this in the children. Myxoderma, it is caused by deficiency of thyroid hormone in adult. In cretinism is in the children, myxoderma in the adult. Okay, that also deficiency of thyroid. This is also deficiency of thyroid. They are mentally sluggish, increase in body weight increase, puffiness of face, hunda, muhamala, and hand, odometer appearance, looking very fat, that puffiness of face, that is a myxoderma. Okay, hypothyroidism, that means decreased secretion of thyroid hormone. 3 kind of disease will get: goiter, cretinism, myxoderma. Next one, hypothyroidism. First hypothyroidism, next one hyperthyroidism. It is caused due to excess secretion of thyroid hormone. Hyperthyroidism, excess secretion of thyroid hormone. Which lead to Graves' disease. It is lead to Graves' disease. What disease? Graves, Graves' disease. The symptoms are protrusion of the eyeballs, exophthalmia, protrusion of the eyeballs, increased metabolic rate, high body temperature, profuse sweating, loss of body weight, nervousness. Very, very dangerous one. Yes, nervousness, loss of body weight, profuse sweating, high body temperature, increased metabolic rate. Okay, hypothyroidism, hyperthyroidism. Okay, we studied. Yes, hypothyroidism and hyperthyroidism. You read properly. Next we have to see parathyroid gland. See the picture, everybody. Parathyroid gland. The parathyroid glands are 4 small oval bodies that are situated on the posterior surface of the thyroid lobes. Already studied thyroid. That side 4 lobes are there. See the picture, thyroid. Now only we studied that first picture. See, everybody look at this. Look here, everybody. That's first one, thyroid. That have 4 lobes are there. Yes, 4 lobes are there. That 4 lobes only parathyroid glands. Superior parathyroid glands, inferior parathyroid glands. Superior, inferior parathyroid glands. Okay. The posterior surface thyroid lobes. Okay. The chief cells of the glands are mainly concerned with the secretion of parath hormone. parathyroid, gland. Okay, 4 glands are there. Okay, 4 parathyroid secretion are there. What are the functions of parathyroid? The parathyroid regulate calcium and phosphorus metabolism in the body. Parathyroid regulate calcium and calcium and phosphorus metabolism in the body. What are the function of parathyroid gland? The hormone regulate calcium and phosphorus metabolism in the body. Calcium and phosphorus metabolism. Okay, they act bone, kidney, intestine, that like to maintain blood calcium level. Blood calcium level maintained where? Bone, kidney, intestine. Bone, kidney, intestine, these places the maintaining the blood calcium level. Maintaining the blood calcium level maintaining. Okay, next, parathyroid dysfunction. What are the dysfunction? That means secretion of parathyroid hormone can be altered due to following condition: removal of parathyroid gland during thyroidectomy. Removal of thyroid causes decreased secretion of parathormone. The conditions are muscle spasm known as tetany, sustained contraction of muscles in face, larynx, hand and feet. Muscle spasm known as tetany, sustained contraction of muscle in face, larynx, hand and feet. Painful cramps of limb muscles. These are the parathyroid dysfunction. Muscle spasm known as tetany, that make contraction of muscles in face, larynx, hand and feet. Next one, painful cramps of limb muscle. Painful cramps of limb muscle. Okay, everybody studied these all? Everybody understood? Understood, children? Yes. Now we studied pituitary gland. Pituitary gland, what are they? Growth hormone, thyroid stimulating hormone, adrenocorticotropic hormone, gonadotropic hormone, prolactin. Next one, thyroid gland we studied. Thyroid gland. Okay, thyroid gland. After structure of thyroid gland, function of thyroid hormones, thyroid dysfunction studied. That some disease also there, hypothyroidism, hyperthyroidism. Next, parathyroid gland also studied. The function of parathyroid, dysfunction of parathyroid. These all I taught. Okay, children? Everybody read this portion, make 10 fill in the blanks. 10 fill up. Okay, make 10 fill up. Okay, this portion 10 fill up, make it. Okay, next assignment, draw and write about pituitary gland. Okay, draw and write about pituitary gland. Now pituitary gland means what will you write? Draw the picture pituitary gland. Okay, that 2 pictures are there, that picture you draw. After, hormones secreted by anterior lobe. What are the hormones are there? Posterior, hormones secreted by posterior lobe of pituitary up to oxytocin. Okay, from 233 to 234. Okay, oxytocin. Up to there, you write neatly, okay, draw neatly, study and come this lesson, okay. Okay children, homework everybody must write, send your homework, okay, send properly, everybody send your homework, okay, assignment submit in the school, okay, everybody understand, okay.